smile is something I can't forget. Every heartbeat feels like lightning striking fast, and every hope I had is dying in the blast. I hear your voice in every falling rain, just like a song we couldn't sing again. The sky is breaking, but I'm standing in the flames, trying to find the man I was before you came. Roses bleed in the midnight storm. Love turns cold, but the heart stays torn. I'm still screaming out your name, even though you've gone away. Roses bleed in the midnight storm, but I still wait for your return. Maybe someday the skies will clear and every fear will disappear, but until the morning finds my soul, I'll keep holding on. I won't let go. Roses bleed in the midnight storm. Love turns cold, but the heart stays torn. I'm still screaming out your name, even though you've gone away. Roses bleed in the midnight storm, but I still wait for your return. Roses bleed. Roses bleed in the midnight storm. Still waiting for you. Soft rain falling, echoes of a broken night. A heartbeat lost between thunder and fear. I'm walking through the shadows of a fading memory. Every step reminds me of the pain I used to breathe. The storm inside is roaring like a ghost I cannot tame, calling out the pieces of a heart I couldn't save. No, I can't run from all the scars you left in me. Every lightning flash reveals what I couldn't see. Thunder breaking through the remnants of the storm. Crackling flames, whispers drowning in the smoke. Two hearts fading in the heat of a broken vow. We carved our names inside the ashes of a restless dream, believing love could stand against the fire and gasoline. But every spark we lit became a blaze we couldn't tame, leaving nothing but a shadow where your memory remains. Every ember carries pieces of what used to be, but the wildfire burned the truth we failed to see. A promise buried in a wildfire, lost beneath the flames that tore our fragile world apart. All the words we swore with fire turned to ashes drifting from a once devoted heart. A promise buried in a wildfire, let it vanish with the smoke that swallowed our desire. I saw your silhouette fading through the orange light, a ghost escaping from the ruins of our final fight. The silence left behind became a cold and hollow sound, where all our dreams collapsed and never could be found. No water left to save the love we set ablaze, just a memory of fire dancing in your gaze. A promise buried in a wildfire, lost beneath the flames that tore our fragile world apart. All the words we swore with fire turned to ashes drifting from a once devoted heart. A promise buried in a wildfire, let it vanish with the smoke that swallowed our desire. If someday you wander back to where our fire died, you'll find only empty earth and echoes left behind. No spark, no light, no breath of what we used to be, just burned out hopes, forgotten in the debris. A promise buried in a wildfire, gone with every flame that stole the colors from our sky. Let the ashes fall beside her, for I've learned that even love must sometimes burn to die. A promise buried in a wildfire, now I walk away untouched by your goodbye. Smoke fades slowly, and the night carries what the fire could not say. A crown of shadows on my heart tonight. throne made is just a memory in the dust, and every dream we shaped has crumbled into rust. I wear the weight of everything we couldn't save, a burden caught from moments I can't rearrange. The past keeps calling like a whisper in the dark, a ghost that drapes its shadows on my fragile heart, a crown of shadows on my heart, tearing every piece apart. You're fading like my deepest scar. I'm still reaching where you are, a crown of shadows on my heart. I fall again when love restarts. The night is cold where all our fire used to burn, and every step reminds me you're never gonna return. But still I chase the outline of the truth we lost, a lonely king still paying love's unending cost. I wear the weight of everything we couldn't save, a burden caught from moments I can't rearrange. The past keeps calling like a whisper in the dark, a ghost that lays its shadows on my broken heart, a crown of shadows on my heart, tearing every piece apart. You're fading like my deepest scar. I'm still reaching where you are, a crown of shadows on my heart. I fall again where love If time could heal the edges of this pain, I'd trade the night to feel your warmth again. But destiny has drawn a line we can't undo. Still I wear the crown of everything we knew, a crown of shadows on my heart, tearing every piece apart. You're fading like my deepest scar. I'm still reaching where you are, a crown of shadows on my heart. I fall again where love restarts. A crown of shadows on my heart tonight. Still I wear it, still I bear it. Cold wind blowing, footsteps echo on a broken path. Two hearts surviving where everything else is falling apart. We walk through dust and silence with our hearts held in our hands, searching for a place where love could finally learn to stand. The world around us cracked beneath the weight of every lie. pieces of the life we once outgrew. Every scar we both decoded led us to the truth that brought me back to you. Still roses on a shattered road. We are love unbroken, stronger than we ever knew. The road may crumble, but the roses we became will never die.
Lonely saints in the wasted night.
Neon lights are fading on this empty street. Footsteps echo like the rhythm of defeat. Your shadow lingers in the corners of my mind, a silent prayer from a love we left behind. The memories whisper like a choir in the dark, singing stories carved in the ruins of my heart. The night remembers all the battles that we lost, to fallen saints still paying love's eternal cost. Lonely saints of the wasted night. hear the silence screaming through the dark, a melody of everything that tore us apart. Your fading footsteps haunt the corners of my soul, like shattered glass that I can't ever let go. I'm holding on to every whisper that you left, a fragile truth that's burning holes inside my chest. The night keeps painting all the moments that we lost, a broken world built on love we couldn't cross. Echoes of a crashing dream fall like rain inside of me. All the pieces of our past hit the ground too hard, too fast. Echoes of a crashing dream, still cut deeper than they seem.
Your shadow moves across my memory like a flame, a fleeting spark that leaves me calling out your name. The lessons learned are carved in stone beneath the pain, but still I chase the smoke of what we were again. I'm holding on to every whisper that you left, a fragile truth that's burning holes inside my chest. The night keeps painting all the moments that we lost, a broken world built on love we couldn't cross. Echoes of a crashing dream fall like rain inside of me. All the pieces of our past hit the ground too hard, too fast. Echoes of a crashing dream, still cut deeper than they seem. If time could heal the wounds we never dared to see, maybe the fire wouldn't drown our destiny. But here I stand inside the ruins of the truth, still hearing echoes, still reaching out for you. Echoes of a crashing dream fall like rain inside of me. All the pieces of our past hit the ground too hard, too fast. Echoes of a crashing dream, still cut deeper than they seem. Echoes fade, but never leave. From a crashing dream, you left in me. Heavy breath in the dark, a lone heartbeat fighting the silence. The soul refusing to kneel for the world that broke it. I walked through fire. rebel soul, shouting through the ruins of the life they tried to own. I rise again, unbreakable, the fire in my chest becoming all I've ever known. The last prayer of a rebel soul echoes on the wind, untamed, unstoppable. A fading whisper, but the rebel soul keeps burning long after the night is gone. Under the broken skyline, I still see your tears. City lights flicker like the heartbeat that you stole. Every shadow on the pavement feels like letting go. Your voice is carved inside the wind that cuts the night, and every step I take keeps pulling me into the fight. I hear the echo of the truth we left behind, like shattered glass across the corners of my mind. You were the fire that I thought would never fade, but now I'm standing here alone with all the scars we made. Tears behind the broken skyline fall like rain across my lifeline. Every memory burns in flame, but still I whisper out your name. Tears behind the broken skyline. I'm losing you one night at a time. Street lamps glowing like a soft and dying prayer. I feel the emptiness of knowing you're not there. Your silhouette still dances in the sleepless haze, a fading story written in our reckless days. I hear the echo of the truth we left behind, like haunted whispers crawling through my troubled mind. You were the song I thought would never fade away, but now the silence hits
your tears. Still I feel you here. Sky trembling at the edge of dawn, hope fading like the last breath of a failing star. I've watched the colors disappear beneath the weight of time. The golden glow we used to chase now flickers out of sight. Your voice once lit the shadows like a promise meant to stay, but now it's just an echo slowly slipping far away.
Sparrow wings on fallen stone.
Beneath my feet, a quiet echo of the battles we repeat.
The wind is singing every promise that we broke, a fading whisper tangled in the words you spoke.
I try to hold the memories that you left behind, but like a sparrow's wings, they slip between the lines. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, proof of love we've outgrown. Every heartbeat hits the ground with the silence of your sound. Sparrow wings on fallen stone. Oh, I face the truth I should have
Your shadow dances like a ghost across the room, a broken rhythm beating softly in the gloom. The night remembers every tear you tried to hide, and every scar you carry deep behind your pride. The wind is singing every promise that we broke, a fading whisper tangled in the words you spoke. I try to hold the memories that you left behind, but like a sparrow's wings, they slip between the lines. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, proof of love we've outgrown. Every heartbeat hits the ground with the silence of your sound. Sparrow wings on fallen stone. Oh, I face the truth I should have known. Maybe the sunrise will lift what darkness took. Maybe the future won't resemble how we look. But even if the road has torn our worlds apart, I still feel the flutter of your ghost across my heart. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, proof of love we've outgrown. Every heartbeat hits the ground with the silence of your sound. Sparrow wings on fallen stone. Oh, I face the truth I should have known. Sparrow wings on fallen stone, still reminding me
A crimson warning for the promises too deep. We tried to hold the fire that lived between our hands, but love like ours was never built to understand. Blood moon over silent lovers, shining on the truth we covered. Every heartbeat turns to dust, every vow consumed. keeps on playing back in time. The ruins shine beneath the embers of our past. A kingdom lost to love that never meant to last. The sky's a canvas painted with our fallen days. I try to run, but I'm still trapped inside your flame. The ashes whisper stories we could never say, and I'm still standing here beside the love we made. Fire in an empty paradise, burning where our heaven died. Every heartbeat turns to smoke, every promise that you broke. Fire in an empty paradise. I'm losing myself in the afterlife. Maybe someday the winds will wash the pain away. Maybe the morning light will rise and make me stay. But for tonight I'm just a shadow of your name, caught in the fire that still remembers your flame. Fire in an empty paradise, burning where our heaven died. Every heartbeat turns to smoke, every promise that you broke. Fire in an empty paradise. I'm losing myself in the afterlife. Fire in an empty paradise, burning through the night. In an empty paradise. Whispers on the rusted highway, calling out my name. Headlights fading on this lonely road. I feel the weight of every story left untold. Your photograph still riding in my mind, a quiet ghost that I can't leave behind. The wind keeps carrying the things we never said, like broken echoes running circles in my head. I'm chasing shadows that remind me of your face, but every mile just pulls me farther from your grace. Whispers on the rusted highway, calling me back to yesterday. Every heartbeat stuck between what was lost and what I dreamed. Whispers on the rusted highway, guide me through this night of pain.